Chi. Ray. Fudashi. Fudashi. Interesting word, huh? All right. Welcome back. Karate Connection Team Highest on. This is 7-1. This is Advanced Pee Wee class. Just to give you a heads up, we are opening next week, Monday, July 6th. Normal class times. Yay, we'll be back. All right. Remember, no parents watching, just kids doing class. And if you don't feel good, don't come to class. If you're running a fever or don't feel good, do not come to class, or we'll have to ask you to leave, okay? So very important. Another quick reminder, too, just our karate summer camps, July 20th through 24th is our ninja camp. And then our next camp is August 3rd through 7th, which is our Nerf camp. So don't miss out on that. It's going to be a lot of fun as usual. All right, Mr. Luke's going to take over. We got basics in kata today.
All right, and cheek. All right, Fudashi.
Hey, Hayden.
23 jumping jacks, and go. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Ruku, sishi, hashi, ku, ju, juichi, junin, jusan, jushi, jugo, juruku, jusishi, juhashi, juku, inju, injuichi, injunin, injusan. All right, push-ups. Instead of push-ups, we're going to do plank up, plank down. Let's, starting up on your hands, down, and then back up is 1. Let's do 9 of those, 9. All right? So, and go. Down, up, ichi, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, sishi, hashi, ku. All right, next, let's do some mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, why not? Do mountain climbers early today, so that way we can do it for longer. All right, let's do mountain climbers for 45 seconds. So, get ready. Remember, on your hands, not your elbows, switch your feet back and forth, and go. 45 seconds.
Oh yeah, just a quick reminder too, everybody. This is a Karate Connection t-shirt summer. So you wear your pants or your karate shorts, and just a Karate Connection t-shirt with your belt. All summer long, July and August. So something different this year. So karate t-shirts, yeah. For July and August, yeah.
5 seconds left. Time. All right, let's do take a seat, hands behind your back. Let's do some leg pushes. Leg pushes, we're gonna do 25 of those, 25. And remember, hands behind your back or straight out. Under your legs does not count. And go. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Ruku, sishi, hashi, ku, ju, juichi, junin, jusan, jushi, jugo, juruku, jusishi, juashi, juku, niju, nijuichi, nijuni, nijusan, nijusi, nijugo, nijuru. I skipped 10 of them. 10 more. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, sishi, ashi, ku, ju. There we go, that was probably enough. Lunge hairs. Let's do 26 of these. 26. Legs out straight, arms out straight. Bring your legs to your arms. And go. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, sishi, hashi, ku, ju, juichi, juni, jusan, jushi, jugo, juruku, jusishi, juhashi, juku, niju, nijuichi, nijuni, nijusan, nijushi, nijugo, nijuruku. And we'll finish up with some kayakers. Kayakers. Feet together. You can have your legs bent in the air or straight in the air. We got to have feet in the air. Hands together. Touch each side. All right. We'll do 30 touches. I'll count one every other one. All right. And go. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, sishi, hashi, ku, ju, juichi, juni, jusan, jushi, jugo. Bam. All right. Stand up. And let's do Hands on your butt, roll out your neck. Let's do a 12 count. 12, all right? And ichi, ni, san, shi, go, ruku. Switch directions. Sishi, hashi, ku, ju. Hand over your head, stretch to the left. And let's do 12 to 24. Go. Ni, juni, jusana, jushi, jugo, juruku, jusishi, juhashi, juku, niju, nijuichi, nijuni, nijusan, nijushi. And other way. All right, now we're gonna do 24 to 36. And go. Nijushi, nijusan, go. Nijuruku, nijusishi, nijuhashi, nijuku, sanju, sanjuichi, sanjuni, sanjusan, sanjushi, sanjugo, sanjuruku. All right, take a seat. One leg out, one leg in. You pick the leg, touch your toes. All right? Now,
While Lucas is stretching, I'm just going to make a couple announcements again, just to let you guys know. So make sure you're touching those toes, following him. This is a Karate Connection t-shirt summer. That means July and August, maybe September, depending how the weather is. You'll be getting a chance to wear your karate t-shirt and your belt and either karate pants or your karate shorts. Okay, so it's going to be a nice, relaxed atmosphere here because we're going to be outside as much as possible between classes. So don't forget to bring something you can go outside in. Okay, so don't forget that. Just a quick announcement. Lucas is switching sides. So, and also don't forget we're starting back up Monday, July 6th. And butterfly. Action.
right, let's do, let's just jump ahead. Let's go from 50 to 60 and go. Goju, goju-ichi, goju-ni, goju-san, goju-shi, goju-go, goju-ruku, goju-sishi, goju-hashi, goju-ku, rukuju. And legs out straight.
Hey, Austin said that makes him happy. Excellent. Good to hear, Austin. Good to hear, buddy. We want to make it fun and light because we're going to be outside and it gets warm out there. So you definitely don't want to be wearing your gi top unless you have to, you know.
You can still wear your gis or an option to wear t-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a t-shirt, you can wear your gis still. Yes, of course.
And since it's our last online class, let's finish up with something special. Let's go 90 to 100. And go. Kuju, kuju-ichi, kuju-ni, kuju-san, kuju-shi, kuju-go, kuju-ruku, kuju-sishi, kuju-hashi, kuju-ku, shaku. All right, let's do some basics before we jump into kata. For basics today, I'm going to show you guys how to do these stances that show up in all of our katas. All right, so first one, let's start off in position 11, front stance. All right, front stance. So, front leg bent. Your knee, the good one off, you bend your knee enough, bend your knee so that you can't see your toes. If your upper body is up straight and your posture is good, you shouldn't be able to see your toes. All right? And that foot should be facing forward, back leg. Your feet should be about a shoulder width apart. So if I bring my back foot forward, you see how I go straight down on either side? That's because my feet are shoulder width apart. So I just bring it back. My back leg is straight, and my back foot is pointing forwards, or it can be turned off at an angle, just a little bit though, not a complete 90, because then it becomes a back stance. All right, do it just like this. Your feet should be about a shoulder width apart, wide, and about 1.5 to 2 shoulders long. All right. Now, if you have a good front stance, you'll have a good back stance. So let's work this pivot. That's in every one of our katas, even in Jiu-Jitsu. So, just rock back to a back stance. Back leg is now bent. Again, your knee is over your toes. Your toes are 90 degrees. So if your front toes, mine right now are facing towards the camera, my back toes are facing at the wall over here. So it's a 90-degree angle. All right, my front leg isn't locked straight. You lock your leg straight and you bend it just slightly. All right? And bam, it's a back stance. All right? Position 12. Position 12 is back stance. Now, let's go to position 8. Horse stance. This is the one that people love to stay in for many minutes. Feet 2 shoulder widths apart. You should try and make your toes even. Knees bent over your toes. All right? Feet straight. And you want to be kind of sitting down a little bit. And when I say that, I don't mean sitting down like this. I mean just a little bit. Sitting down, just like this. So you're up straight. Like you're in a powerful stance, like a horse. Powerful animal. Straight. You shouldn't be able to get tipped over. All right? Cat stance. Another good one. So, one foot facing forward, other foot up on the ball of your foot, and should be about half a shoulder width apart. Or 1 shoulder width apart. Excuse me, 1 shoulder width apart. Just like this. Feet should be at a 90-degree angle again. This leg bent. This one, both legs should be bent. Hands on your side, or on your belt, or up like this, like a Mitsu. But this is what stance like. Your feet should not be touching, all right? Another good one, this stance shows up in most of our katas, especially in the second kata. And last one before I jump into kata, cross-legged stance. So, leg behind your other leg, your knees should be inside your other one, legs bent, up on the leg that's behind, up on your toes, hands like they are in cat stance, and just sitting down a little bit. Now legs up straight, because then you're going to fall over. Bend them just a little. All right, there, now you got your stances.
All right, Lucas is going to grab some weapons. That's what he's going to do for katas. He's going to do 3 different weapons, and he's going to do them facing the camera, and it might look backwards technically if you're looking at it on your screen, but don't worry about it. He's going to rock and roll and go through the movements.
Most people do bow, so I'll start with bow. So chi, right? Ichibo Jitsu.
All right, his first weapon. He's going to grab another one and do another weapon. There's 3 basic weapons that everybody does in class, so he's going to do Sai next.
Size. So I know we got a couple people who know size.
So if you're watching these and you don't do this particular weapon, you can work your weapon or your kata, depending where you're at. So you can practice kata or weapons during this, okay?
Kia. 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 Kia.
All right, Ichi Sai Jitsu. All right. Next one he's going to go to is the Kama Kata. Kama Eto.
Chi, right? Urashi, Kia.
Yeah,
Where's that?
call it a warm up. Hey,
Jump
back.
ahead.
Do me a favor. Back up like 2 steps. There you go. That'll work a little better.
Kia. 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 Kia.
All right, good job, good job. So that was our 3 basic weapons. Obviously, you'll see those more in class and so forth. I'm going to do the empty hands. Lucas was doing the weapons. So I'm going to focus on Yanako Mubike and then Dodan for those that are doing those 2 weapons, or excuse me, 2 katas. So it's important to understand that while we do these, they may look backwards sometimes in class. So I'm going to do them 2 different directions and really emphasize on what we're doing. What I've noticed a lot of times, especially in Yanaka, I want to just cover a couple crucial points. It's not so much doing the whole kata, it's just getting the points across that people make mistakes. You got to step 45-degree angles. So So if you're doing your first step, it's stepping at an angle. See this? I'm drawing back at angles. Okay, I'm stepping back at angles. Okay, that's very important to understand. Even if I'm stepping this direction, I'm still drawing back at angles. Okay, it's like a greater than sign or less than sign. Hopefully, you guys still use those things in school. I hope. But again, you never know. Things change. This time of core has gotten messed up a little bit. This is footwork. Just understanding the footwork and how to get your body to step at an angle. Step at an angle. You know these angle steps. Think about when you do a defensive side kick in class. You step at that angle and kick. All right? So same idea. If you already know it, just don't overthink it. So if you're to copy me on screen, okay, I'm going to go like this. My first move, come up. I look. Bring my hands back. Okay. And that's the important part, understanding to step at those angles. And we forget to do that. Now, those are the two basic steps. So we got one with a hand, two with the hands. Now the third one, do we step back again? Yes, 3 steps back. So again, draw back, cat stance. What's the next combo? Cross body block. This goes back to what? Aggiamente. Punch, punch, kick, punch, ki. So it goes all the way back to Aggiamente is in that kata. So don't forget that. Mitsu's in this kata. A lot of other katas that formed to make this one. So again, you're copying me on screen. You want to move this leg here. Both hands go back. Exhale. This is what your cat stance, right? Look, let's just cover that earlier. I look, kick, both hands back. And then my third one, right? And then what's after that? Cross body block, punch, punch, kick, punch. And don't forget it. That's the things that we make mistakes on. You have to have those steps. It's teaching you to withdraw or move backwards for defensive purposes, okay? So that's the big thing on your knockout. I can do the whole kata, but all I want to emphasize is that beginning. We forget, sometimes we get higher up in the kata and we get lazy on those little steps. So let's really work on focusing on that. Okay? Now obviously, if you're good at it, you know the whole thing, do your whole kata right now while I'm talking, so don't forget that. Now I'm going to jump to Godan. And again, the important part of this is back stance, front stance. Okay? Very first move is what? Front stance. So I'm going to do it. If you mimic me on TV, just copy me exactly. Okay? Uchi, Rei, Fudashi. Okay? I'm stepping forward. Okay? This is what? One of our blocks we've been working a lot. You've seen some stuff on this, the X block. Okay? I come down, cross body block, but it's a ridge hand. Okay? Grab. Yeah, step forward, grab, yeah, yeah, okay. Now the key on this too, again, the back stance, coming up on the heel, turn, and punch. I step forward, now watch my body, it doesn't bounce, stays at the same level. Back stance, turn, and punch. Now, right now I move my body up and down just a little bit to show you. I want to really emphasize that motion. Back stance, front stance with that foot. That's the important part, okay? So, technically in class, when you step out in kata, you step forward with your left leg. I have to do it opposite, okay? Opposite so it looks the same, okay? Because if you're looking at it on the screen, you're following me this direction, because you're mimicking me, okay? Don't forget that, so I'm doing it technically backwards. But I'm going to show you both sides. Why? That way you can understand, oh, hey, I got it no matter what. So I'm going to do the other side this time. So, Chi, Rei, Fudashi. Okay? So I'm going to step to the other side this time. And this is just to give you 2 angles. Okay? Back stance, watch the foot rotation. Okay? And then the last one, watch the foot rotation. Okay? That's important, okay? Now, each of those you ki. We're not going to ask you to ki so much in class because we don't want to have you yelling, spitting all over the place. So we might just have you say ki in a normal voice, or just breathe, just a little breath, okay? And that's important for safety for everybody. Don't forget, masks are optional in class for you guys. We'll be wearing our hooded masks so we look like serial killers, just to scare you guys in class and girls, okay? No, okay, we will be wearing stuff too. And then we'll sanitize you, all that fun stuff. So don't forget, this is going to be a Karate Connection t-shirt summer. Don't miss out on it. Wear your belts, all right? Great job, everybody. See you Monday. Chi. Ray. Fudashi.